Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. We are here for a very fun singles match. We've got Dylan and Jeremy coming into the ring. Nick, thoughts on the matchup?
Excited. Both 1-0 rookies winning their debut match. Well, Jeremy technically, the weird. I don't know how to count. They're both 1-0 is the point, Tim. Very exciting stuff here. We have Dylan, who just performed very well in a teams match quite recently, and Jeremy, who last week just debuted in teams as well. Both have showed some talent in the realm of fandom fights, looking to further their records, and they may not know it yet, but they are currently on a title track. The winner will move on to get a little bit closer to challenging for a title there. So should be exciting. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get into it with the promos.
Okay, so when I last played in teams, I said one of the things that I wanted to do was focus mainly on fandom. And then this match got set up like about a week later, and I've had a bunch of other matches and things being set up then, so I haven't gotten to prepare as much, but this should be fun either way, going up against Jeremy, faction mate. I don't know. Hopefully luck is on my side, I guess. In the words of Fred Flintstone, forgive me for what I must yabba dabba do, Jeremy.
Man, Dylan, it's great to play you, but it sucks to play you because we're faction mates. And you come in and you're so modest. And like I would expect you to be, just like every good Canadian boy. And I really wanted to come hard tonight at you, but instead I just wanted to share some facts that I learned about Canada because they're so modest. They'll never tell you that Nickelback is the greatest band to ever come out of there. They won't say it. They keep it to themselves. They won't say that the Blue Jays are way better than the Yankees. They just, super, super modest people. So I just wanted to share my favorite thing in my favorite way to enjoy it. Some good Canadian maple syrup. Yeah.
Nick, so much to unpack. Didn't think I'd be saying that after these promos, but Dylan might have the best joke I've heard in a long time. Just so deadpan. I love that. Jeremy coming in with some very good Canadian knowledge. I thought he was gonna drink the syrup. I got really scared for a second, but he didn't. Nick, what do you think about the promos?
Both made me laugh very equally in two very different ways.
Yes. All right, let's get into it. How does round number one work?
Round number one is going to work like this. We have 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each player will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down. They will then reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, Each person will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
Nope.
All right, then. Your first question will come in the category of James Bond. How does Camille kill General Medrano in Quantum of Solace?
This is your favorite of the Bond films.
No.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
Probably in the top half.
5.
Barely, but it's in the top half.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Set in an explosion.
And Jeremy.
I said shoots.
Shot, shoots. Yes, correct. So, Jeremy will get that point as we get into the next question, which is going to be in the category of Planet of the Apes. And your question is, what is the first name of the man who brings Caesar home in Rise of the Planet of the Apes? I got to be honest with you, Nick. We shot a match yesterday, right? Pretty big match. It already aired. It was a title match. We shot it yesterday, and we shot a singles match right before this. And somehow, I'm really tired, really tired. And we've done 5 of these in a row before. I don't know why. After 2, I'm exhausted. What's going on?
Let us know how you're feeling in the comments.
Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
Is it Will?
And Dylan.
This was actually my strength, and I forgot. Dave.
Will is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your next question will come in the category of Disney live action. Breckin Meyer, Justin Long, Matt Dillon, and Michael Keaton appear in which Disney live action film?
We don't ask the people in the comments enough stuff.
You want to start doing that? You want to make that a thing for Act 4?
Let us know in the comments below. What is your favorite type of sandwich?
Well, save that for the next one because I already asked them a question.
Oh, my
answer too many things.
4. That's true. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. My dog's getting very upset. Let's go to Dylan.
Said Dumbo. It's in Tim Burton's.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
Herbie Fully Loaded is correct.
Good Lord.
All right. So we'll get into your next question in the category of the MCU. Doctor Strange's cloak gives him the power to do what in Doctor Strange? At the time of the shooting of this match, tomorrow, Multiverse of Madness will be eligible in Fandom fights.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Meaning, at the time of the shooting of this match.
Today, in real time, tomorrow, it's eligible. So in the time of this match, it's been eligible for, when it airs, it's been eligible for a while. 5, 4, 3,
Couldn't
2.
go a day early. Huh?
Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I said levitate/fly.
And Dylan.
Fly.
In the doc, we had fly/levitate, but we'll give it to both of you. So Dylan gets on the board. It is 4-1 as we get into the next category. What is it, Nick?
The next category is Star Wars. Who destroys the shield generator around the center of the Death Star before Lando blows it up in Return of the Jedi?
Good movie. You muted?
You muted?
No.
Shut up.
It says the movie.
Why don't you mute yourself?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Oh my god. Sorry, my dog. Let's go to Dylan.
Starting to wonder why I even play movie trivia. I said Wedge.
And Jeremy.
I said R2D2.
Wedge is correct. So Dylan will get that point, and that is no perfect rounds today as we get into the next question, which is going to be in the category of Star Trek. What instrument does Scotty play at Spock's funeral in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan? Oh, there's a bird out there. Do you want to see what I'm looking at right now?
Wait, are you telling me there's a bird outside? Oh, it's not either.
Yeah, they're looking together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I'm either correct or mean. Bagpipes?
And Dylan.
Isn't there an ocarina on one of these?
Bagpipes is correct. So Jeremy will get that point. What's next, Nick?
The next question comes in the category of YA. Which YA film features someone getting their ribs crushed by being squeezed from behind?
Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah, not in this specific way, but
You break your ribs?
I have, yep.
That sucks.
Yeah, there's no way for them to fix it either. You just sort of have to live life unable to breathe.
5, 4,
Not very fun.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Said Twilight Eclipse.
And Jeremy.
I don't know. Divergent? I don't know.
Eclipse is correct. So
Cool.
Dylan will get that point. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices the lead, Mr. Wolf, in The Bad Guys? What are we Some kind of the bad guys. I'm here all week, folks.
What is this? Some kind of
5,
eclipse?
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
It's going to be Dylan's first repeat. Who voices the lead, Mr. Wolf, in The Bad Guys?
That was a very Mike Hanley-esque repeat. Did you notice that? Repeat the question.
What are we? Some kind of the Bob's Burgers movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I have no idea. I said John Hamm.
That would have been
I
cool.
think I said Hamm.
Let's go to Dylan.
Don't think I remember correctly. Is it Chris Evans? I don't know.
It is not. It is Sam Rockwell. Sam
Gotcha. That's okay.
Boatman's namesake. As we get into the next one, what is it, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of the worlds of DC. Name one of the two things, besides an import license for kryptonite, that Lex Luthor says he wants from Senator Finch's partner after first meeting them in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
How do you feel about this film?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Koho likes it, so that means
I've never seen the longer version of it.
Oh, you should watch it.
It's better.
It's better. It's still not great, but it's better.
I find that hard to believe.
There's weirdly a lot of stuff explained. 2, 1, pens down, Dylan. There's actually like a lot that's delved into it. It's not that bad. Dylan, let's go to you.
I couldn't get it down in time.
Okay, and Jeremy.
I said access to Zod's body.
We can accept that. So we also would have accepted access to the Kryptonian ship. So we are going to get into the final question of the round, which is going to be in the category of the Wizarding World. Who stops Harry from leaving the Burrow the night before Bill and Fleur's wedding in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1? Not to be confused with Part 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bad thing to confuse it with.
Yeah, it would. Completely different film. You don't like me very much, do you? 5.
Let us know in the comments how much Tim.
Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy
Yeah, I don't remember. I said Dobby.
and Dylan.
Me neither. I said Lupin.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Ronald Weasley. All right. So at the end of round number 1, I have Jeremy in the lead 6-3. Is that what you have, Nick?
I have them.
All right. How's round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. Each player will get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, which is brought to you by some sort of drug. I can't read that. Your categories are Worlds of DC, Wizarding World, Marvel, Pixar, Alien vs. Predator, Star Wars, and Planet of the Apes. But I also saw that this wheel is also brought to you by Game of Thrones. Relive the epic saga on HBO Max. It'll make Nick very happy if you did that. So, Jeremy, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Dylan?
I'll defer to Dylan.
All right, Dylan, this is going to be your spin. Nick, why don't you tell us about how you love the final season of Game of Thrones while we're waiting? Never mind, it lands on Alien vs. Predator.
I'll take it.
All right. Nick, go ahead and give Dylan his questions in AVP if you would not mind.
Dylan, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Alien vs. Predator?
Sure.
All right, your first question. Which Alien vs. Predator film features a government operation called Project Stargazer?
Just to be sure, I'll go to multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Aliens, B, Prometheus, C, Alien versus Predator, or D, The Predator?
Prometheus.
That's unfortunately incorrect. Jeremy, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Aliens, B, Prometheus, C, Alien versus Predator, or D, The Predator.
I'll say The Predator.
That is correct for a 1-point steal. All right, Dylan, your second question. Who plays crewman Parker in Alien?
Yaphet Kotto.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Aliens versus Predator Requiem, what does the student Ricky do for work, which causes him to encounter his crush Jessie and her boyfriend Dale?
He's a pizza delivery man.
Indeed, he is. That is correct for 2 points in a tie game.
A noble profession, if I do say so.
Dylan, your penultimate question. How does the Predator die in 1987's Predator?
In an explosion.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question. What about Ripley makes all the other inmates on the prison planet uncomfortable in Alien 3?
She's the only woman on the planet.
We can accept that for 2 more points in the end of Dylan's round 2.
So Dylan gets his total up to 11.
Yep.
All right. So we'll bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for you, Jeremy. It lands on Marvel.
I'll keep it.
All right.
And what's the score right now?
It is 11-7 in favor of Dylan.
Okay.
So I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Marvel. Jeremy, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which Marvel film features the characters Dr. Walter Jennings, Phil Blumbert, and Beverly Switzler? Five, four.
Give me multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, X-Men First Class, B, Hulk, C, Blade Trinity, or D, Howard the Duck.
I'm going to say Blade Trinity.
That is incorrect. Dylan, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, X-Men First Class, B, Hulk, C, Blade Trinity, or D, Howard the Duck?
Say X-Men First Class.
It's also incorrect. We were looking for Howard the Duck.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Jeremy, your next question. What country does the final battle against Doctor Doom take place in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, China, B, Brazil, C, Italy, or D, Australia.
Can I get a repeat of the options, please?
Yes, you can. Your options again are A, China, B, Brazil, C, Italy, D, Australia.
I'll say A, China.
A is correct for 1 point. All right, Jeremy, your next question. Besides being stabbed, what else happens to Dave that sends him to the hospital the first time he tries to be Kick-Ass in Kick-Ass?
Doesn't he get hit by a car?
Yes, he does. That's correct. It's like, does he? Yeah. That is correct for 2 points. All right, Jeremy, your next question. Who plays Donald Pierce, leader of the Reavers in Logan?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Richard E. Grant, B. Tom Felton, C. Boyd Holbrook, or D. Joel Kinnaman?
C.
C. Boyd Holbrook is correct for 1 point and a tie game.
The Richard E. Grant in there almost like, which one?
That's a good Nick slip up for you.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
So your final question in the category of Marvel. In Venom, Eddie has a homeless friend named Maria who is selling what when we first see her?
Newspapers.
Yeah, I forgot. You love these movies. That's correct.
I do.
So, 5 stars. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. So Jeremy gets his total up to 13 to Dylan's 11. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
All right, let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
All right. The first category you can bet points on then is going to be the MCU. Let's get bets, starting with Jeremy.
2.
And Dylan.
0.
All right. Here's the question in the MCU. Who plays Shang-Chi in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings? We also could have said, who plays Maggie's love celebrity crush who she thinks is beautiful in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
Okay.
She's a big fan of X answer that we're looking for. 5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dylan, we'll start with you since you bet 0.
Is it Simu Liu?
And Jeremy.
Yeah. Simu Liu.
Yes, that is correct. So Jeremy will gain 2 points, bringing his total up to 15. Dylan bet 0, so he stays at 11. What is the next category, Nick?
The next category you can bet points on is Disney animation.
Let's get bets, starting with Dylan.
I guess I got to bet eventually. I'll go 2.
And Jeremy.
2.
All right, what's the question, Nick?
Question is, what specific type of animal is Sven in the Frozen franchise?
Do you drop a cantaloupe? Today is Monday, my love. Today is the 25th?
Yeah.
July? Are we in July?
Are we dating this man?
She needs to know. 2, 1, pens down. Dylan, let's start with you.
Is that a reindeer?
And Jeremy.
Yeah, I said caribou.
Reindeer is correct.
Is that not the same thing?
I don't know. And so the answer we have in the doc is reindeer.
I'll be honest, I think they're the same thing.
So if you'd like to challenge Jeremy.
So again, for the record,
Okay.
the answer was reindeer. So Dylan will gain 2 points and go up to 13, and Jeremy will lose 2 and go down to 13. And if you would like to challenge, you can.
I would like to challenge.
Okay, so we will be right back after this challenge. Hey, we're back. They're the same thing.
What,
Woo.
are we Canadian?
All right, let's get into the next category, which is going to be the category of, it's my favorite. It's Middle Earth. Let's get back starting with Jeremy.
Bet 1.
And Dylan.
2, why not?
All right, your question in the category of Middle Earth. Which Middle Earth film features characters hiding in barrels full of fish in order to sneak into a town?
You know, during that whole caribou thing, all I could think about was, have you seen the Polar Express?
Oh, yes, I don't like it.
Okay, well, I hold it near and dear because I saw it when I was a kid. But they are like the train's driving, they're trying to stop, and then the like big guys on the front like barely holding on, and then it stops just in time, and then a caribou breathes on him, and he goes, "Caribou!"
Oh, 3, 2,
like
1, pens down. There's a group of people that saw that movie as kids, and half of us loved it, and half of us had nightmares. Let's go to Dylan.
Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug.
And Jeremy.
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
That is correct. So it is 15-18 in favor of Jeremy. 3-point game. 2 questions remaining. What's the next category, Nick?
The penultimate category is YA.
Let's get bets. Starting with Jeremy.
Surprise of the match, 0.
Dylan?
2.
Okay. I thought you drew a 0. I was like,
No.
Dylan.
I can math.
Question, Nick?
The question in YA. Name 2 of the 4 people PETA aligns himself with once the games start in the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
So cheeky.
I'm so cheeky. Oh my god. So if Dylan hits this, we will go to the final question. If he misses it, okay.
Sorry.
5,
Didn't want to ruin the suspense.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I said Brian Adams and Katniss What's-Her-Face.
And Dylan.
Said Katniss and Rue.
And your winner, Jeremy. Yeah, no. So both were incorrect. It was not Katniss, what's her name, or any of that. Yeah. But Dylan valiant effort on that one. That was very funny. I'm sorry. The answers were Glimmer, Marvel, Kato, Clove. But very good match. It kind of looked like at the beginning, Jeremy was kind of like stomping everywhere, but Dylan came back, like only a 3-point game coming out of round 1 and then a 2-point game coming out of round 2. It's just that YA question is kind of what slipped. And honestly, if Dylan had bet on MCU, maybe we're seeing something different. I don't know. But really good match nonetheless. Did you have any thoughts before we get into post-match?
No, I'd agree with it. Just like you said, Dylan, rocky start, probably in his own words. But even by the end of round 1, he made it a match. So at the end of the day, this was a good matchup, and I enjoyed every single second.
Good. All right, let's start by talking to Dylan. Nick, take it away.
Dylan, when you and Ryan won your last teams match, you came out and you said, like, I'm pumped, I'm ready, I'm gonna dig full heels into Fandom, and I was ready for that today. And then you came in your pro and you were like, yeah, I haven't gotten around to it yet. With that being said, you still did very well, and you hung in with Jeremy, who is proving himself to be a very good rookie as well. Dylan, you didn't win today, but you may have won over a lot of the hearts of the people. How are you feeling about your performance and your career in fandom fights thus far?
My career in fandom fights so far, not the best, but Ryan's still a very good player, so maybe I can, keep going with him. I don't know. It was a really rough round number 1. I hadn't really done much reviewing of Planet of the Apes. That might be the most embarrassing miss I've ever, because he's like the main character, Will. So I don't know how. I was like, fuck, what was his name?
Some would argue Caesar is the main character, but also, Will.
Well, main human character, you know what I mean.
I got it. Dylan, you did very well. We will have you back again before year's end to play. Is there anyone you're looking to face off against?
No, not really.
Great, my favorite answer. That means you didn't tell me. I can put you up whoever I want.
That's true.
All right. Bringing our winner, Jeremy. Jeremy, this is your second win and your second match only ever played. Very cool. Congratulations. You're now 2-0. Not many people can say that is the beginning of their career, and you've got a good head start in teams here. You're shaping yourself up to be a formidable rookie there, sir. How are you feeling about the win today?
Well, I mean, if I know anything, it's about being a shape. It feels great. I mean, I hate that I had to beat Dylan, but also it feels good to win. Everybody knows it feels good to win, and I know you can take a joke. This is all just a joke, Club Dre on Club Dre. Let's have a little fun. So, but you guys, it was great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeremy, you will be going on, as I hinted at the beginning of the match, We got a little title picture going on between some of the 1-0 rookies and some of the people who saw an early exit to the tournament. So your next match, I can confirm, will be against either Kaiser Wang or Thomas Scully.
Well, it's been fun. You know.
I think you could do it. You got like 7 in round 1. You did very well in round 2. 3 for 4 in round 3. I think you have a chance, sir. Don't count yourself out.
Oh no, just being modest. You know.
Like
right. Yeah, got it.
I got you. Well, Jeremy, great job. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you next time, very soon here on the next episode of Fandom Fights. Tim, you want to put a bow on it?
Yeah, really good match. I think Dylan. I think with just like a little more studying and stuff, he's gonna get another win on his record. Like, I don't think this is like the end of Dylan by any means. He played very, very well today, and he even like. He just like has a weird amount of movie knowledge. It's just kind of creepy. And then Jeremy's over there just even like just crazy, just like throwing out like random facts that he knows about movies. It's kind of nuts. And so both these guys, really, really good stuff. And I'm excited to see Jeremy move on. Dylan, I'm excited to see come back whenever that's going to be. And like we pointed out in teams, like that they had a stupid, scary teams performance. So I'm very excited to see both of these guys do in both divisions. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for us. Thank you to Jeremy. Thank you to Dylan. Thank you for Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.